Good luck. Have fun.
Hello everybody, and welcome to week number 7 of the M9 Modified Tour here inside one of your racing leagues. We got a long one tonight, 100 laps here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. This track, if anybody is not aware, does not exist in real life anymore, so pretty cool to be able to still be able to race it on iRacing. Alright, starting grid for tonight's race. Quinn Newton starting on the pole here tonight. Blake DeGlio going to start on his outside. Jeremy Shearer starts third. Josh Emerson going to start fourth tonight. Pat Catalano in fifth. Jeremy Clapper in sixth. Mike Morgan in seventh.
Crowd tonight. Mike
sixth. Scott Nelson ninth.
I think
Ryan Garfield
still looks like he's going to do the broadcast. Yeah, not a whole lot of us, so it should be pretty smooth. Max, you got that drive-through. Everybody watch out for him. I think he's at the back there anyway. I had Blake come race because we're short on people.
Fix our sound really quick.
I had Blake come race because we're short on people. I apologize for that now. But other than that, let's just have a good night.
No penalty.
Unfortunately, we can't.
Alright, green flag. Out here at Myrtle Beach. Only 9 cars here tonight, so it should be a green flag race, theoretically. But Patsy Catalano already down in the pits. Has a drive-through penalty from last week. Battle for second, Jeremy Scherer trying to use that outside, ticking around Blake Giglio. Scherer gets in the outside wall. And 10% of the way there. Catalano hoping for a caution right now, but the way things are looking, he's probably not going to get one. But Elston and Morgan, great battle for 7th right now. Like that fizzles out. Newton's still trying to hold off Giglio. What do you think down there, Josh? Yeah, it's pretty boring. Not much passion going on. All right. Thanks, Josh. It's good to have you back. Giglio going high, going low, trying to get around the 97 Sticks his nose up top. Contact between those two on entry to turn 3. Quarter of the way through this race now. Oh, 97. Ran a little wide on exit right there, and I think the 61 gonna clear into the lead. Second Wellen, top 5 right now. Trying to hold off Jeremy Clapper Newell. Not too much going on track right now, to be completely honest. Apologize for not much commentary, feeling a bit under the weather right now. Oh, Daniel Llewellyn goes around. So that'll be the first caution tonight. And if I had to guess, probably the only caution. But that will give Patsy Catalano the lucky dog. It's just what he needed. Daniel going into turn 1. Oh, a bumper from the 21 turns the 23 around. Top 3 not going down pit road. Looks like Scher, Clapper Newell, Elston all coming down. Moorkid stays out. Llewellyn stays out. Catalano gonna get the lucky dog right here.
Coming by.
Yeah, it was It was a race. Left me exhausted. And I have a massive headache now. But it was an experience. Oh good, another pace lap. That's great. One of the longest races of the season here tonight. And it's I think this is the least car count. The lowest car count, I'm sorry. The lowest car count we've had all season. By a long shot. Next week we'll be at Irwindale Outer, not the figure 8, for an 80 lap event. That should be fun. Pace car lights are out. We'll get back to green flag racing. And Giglio gets on it early. Jump out to a lead. Side by side, Josh Emerson and Quinn Newton for second. Emerson going to come out on top in this battle. And farther back, Llewellyn right on the rear bumper of the 21. Does he get payback for that wreck earlier? Looks like he will not. I think he's struggling a little bit on those tires, and he did take a spin. Kind of getting cycled right now, back to battling with the 85. The 4 car now back on the lead lap. See if he can make his way through the field. Emerson got around Newton, but hasn't really made up any ground on Giglio. And Newton's still right there on his rear bumper, just waiting for a mistake. Newton gonna get back around Emerson. No, not quite. Those two still battling for second. Scherer lurking behind those two. He's got, I think, a fresh right side tires, so he's gonna be looking to get by these two and use those new tires to his advantage. See if he can get by them. Newton does win over that battle, and he'll move himself back up into second place, now 2 seconds behind Giglio.
Caution.
And another caution. Looks like Morkett and Llewellyn involved. Second time that 23's been involved in a caution tonight. First one not on him. This one's still up in the air. Let's see. Morkid, not really one to cause problems in here in the modifieds, but the cleaner drivers we have in here. Looks like he's gonna have to come down that road, but let's see what happened to the 46. Got a little high up in turn 4. Oh, the 21. It looks like takes another victim, and the 23 comes through. That full song. Okay, we're gonna get another look at that one. That one's not as clear cut as the first time around. But I don't know. You could say, you know, the 46 went a little wide, came back down the track just a little bit, but the 21 not really eager to lift at that moment. And I think the 23 might have expected the 46 to hold his brakes. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go on board with the 23, see what he saw. I mean, you know, there was a little room to the right, but anywho, second caution tonight. Just past halfway in this race. Looks like Morkid's night is over. Wellen, broken left front tire. I do want to point out these cars, I didn't mention it really in New Hampshire, it didn't really play a factor, but they have a new damage model. And that's going to affect how these guys drive for sure. It's a lot easier to break the car in some areas, and other areas it's they're a lot stronger. Like the engine, it's a lot harder to blow an engine in these cars now, but very easy to break a control arm. But Jeremy Scherer going to take over the lead as he stays out. Giglio and pretty much the rest of the field came down for 2 tires. Looks like Clapper also stayed out, along with Scott Elston. So the field kind of doing a flipperoo here. And Scherer, who had some good speed on that last run, going to try to hold on to that lead. Catalano finds himself in 6th, trying to rebound from that drive-through penalty at the start of the race. Oh, massive wreck in turn 1. Giglio's involved. 3 cautions, 9 drivers. The math ain't mathin'. Okay, let's see what happened. So Giglio, yeah, I don't. It's another tough one. It's another tough one. I definitely couldn't tell from that angle, but I think the 16 kind of went wide. The 21 got in the wall a little bit, so those two came together right here. Those two, I mean, they avoid it, and I think Blake was trying to shoot the gap right up there. Right in between the 85 and the 21. I think he tried to send it in between them and try to like slide job it through the gap. But at the same time, I think the 21 was a lot lower than Blake expected. The 61 was higher than Clapper Newell expected. That was an interesting one. Definitely not one I've seen before, but it's gonna put us under caution for the 3rd time tonight. Looks like Morkid back out on track. It's surprising. Figured he would have called it a night, but he stays out here. He pushes through it, and he finds himself in 8th, 4 laps down. Looks like Llewellyn's night is over. Not sure how that is. where he was just out on track, but I could be wrong. See what happened to Daniel. See what oh. It's like he came out of the pits, the green flag came out and had to come back down. Maybe an exiting closed pit penalty? Not sure, but he's back out on track now as well. So those two, Orchid and Llewellyn, they're going to be fighting for 8th. They have something to race for. That's always nice. It can be, you know, it's unfortunate to be several laps down. You know, it's just the fact that you can't race the lead lap cars, but it's even worse when you're just on a lap by yourself. And there's, you know, you're not even racing anymore. You're just out there ticking off laps. But at least those two have something to race for. Can race each other for that 8th position and have some fun. Green flag back in the air. Scherer leads us to the line. 35 laps to go. Sorry, 36. 35 next time by. Scherer, Newton, Elston top 3 at the moment. Giglio works his way into 4th after that spin in the last caution. Looks like just came down for his fast repair on that caution. Didn't take anything else. Moves up into 3rd now. Morkid back down pit road and with more damage. And the caution is out. We'll get to that in a moment.
I just lost my
now, but
lucky dog.
Let's see what happened to the 46. Oh, the 73 and the 46 make contact and he destroyed right front. Car is dead. And then something else happens up here. As that happens, I think it's going to be around here. Catalano with a big send into turn 3, turns the 21. They both save it, but the caution comes out. Oh, I think that's where the caution happened. The 23, who was in a lucky dog position, now gets it taken away. But let's take another look at the incident between these two. I'm sorry, it's up here. Oh, what I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. Pets Catalano. And then turn 3. Good run. Sticks to the bottom well. Just slides up a little bit. I think the 21 came down a little bit as well, and those two meet in the middle. And then let's see what happened to the 23. You can see checked up for that wreck. I don't think the 73 knew what was happening. He was kind of behind the corner when that was all going down. And the 46 is levitating. Oh, he's taking tires. Okay. I was confused how that was happening. So, gonna go green with, I think, 29 laps to go. Pace car lights are out. 4 cautions now with the 9-car field. Again, the math ain't mathin'. Yeah, it's looking like the iRacing Super Speedway is short tracks at the moment. Believe it or not, we did go the first, I think, 30, 40 laps green. So this is a very recent development, but let's see, maybe we can go green again. We should be able to. I don't think it's that hard. Scherer, Giglio, Newton are top 3. Scherer kind of running a higher line in 1 and 2, trying to defend that position, but Giglio, a good run on the bottom. He's going to get there. Story as old as time. Giglio in the modifieds. A good run on the bottom. Still side by side for the lead. Scherer doing a good job defending. Ran a little wide in 3 and 4 right there. That's going to lose him some time. And I think Giglio's going to clear him now. A battle for second between the 15 and the 97. It's really close right there. The longer they stay side by side, the quicker that 16 is going to drive away. Oh, the 15 got tight, had to lift. The 97 is going to get the spot. Now Catalano, they're having to serve a drive-through. Finally got that lucky dog you needed on somewhere in the 40 lap range, and now finds himself fighting for 3rd place, podium finish. It'll be a good ending for tonight. Oh, a bumper to the 16 from Quinn Newton. I'm sorry, the 61. That just confuses me so much every time he runs it. Catalano, a deep send on the 97 now. I don't think he's going to make that stick. He is still down there in 1 and 2. 97 clears. Big send from the 4 again. Oh, thought for sure the 97 was going to go around right there, but those two work it out. Now Newton back on the hunt for the 61. Either Blake's tires are torn up from spinning, or he's kind of taking it easy, making this thing interesting. So from what I saw before, he pulled like 2.5 seconds on him. Newton having to fight that thing back there. gonna go down to Josh. What are you hearing down there from the pit boxes, Josh? Yeah, we're hearing that Blake Giglio's got a tire vibration in the right front. Gonna see if it'll hold out at the end of the race. All right, thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. Did you hear that? Giglio with a vibration in the right front. These two are fighting so hard for second and third. Eight laps to go at Myrtle Beach. Giglio's starting to pull away. Guess that vibration cleared up. It's like Scherer under fire from Elston. '97 and the 4 are actually starting to close in on the 61 again. Leo a block to the inside. Because the 4-car run, he gives a bumper to the 97, doesn't really do much. These modifieds are not really weak to a bump anymore. Oh! 90 Quinn Newton went for the bump and run, and it actually got him loose. And Catalano able to get through all that and move himself into the lead. 4 laps to go. So Giglio and Newton, I was surprised how that worked out. Newton tried to give the bumper to move Giglio out of the way to take the lead for himself, and it ended up getting him loose. And now he's, I think, too far behind these guys to really have a shot at this thing unless these two get into it. Catalano a bit of a block to the inside. These two guys both race up in the Northeast in real life, so they and on the RC track. And oh, Giglio put the bumper to Patsy. Now will Patsy put the bumper to him? Now he's gonna drive it on the outside, give that tub to the 61. Oh, they turn each other, the 61 around, the 4 trying to save the car, a huge wreck behind him. Newton comes off the corner on the outside. Those two both wreck. What a messy finish, but Catalano takes home the win. Clapper takes home 3rd, Emerson 4th, Scherer 5th. Elston now coming across the line with a broken left front. And Giglio finishes last on the lead lap. Llewellyn actually still in the race, so props to Daniel for finishing it. I think he got caught in that wreck as well. Let's see what happened right here. See it, they're door banging down the backstretch. I don't think the 4 really gave Giglio enough room into the corner, and just a massive pile up in 3 and 4. Emerson, a great job getting through that. Gets him a 4th. I think Llewellyn just marker braked it. Oh yeah, he was trying to avoid it. That was. All right, in a crazy turn of events, Patsy Catalano takes home the win here tonight. All right, top three drivers. I am too exhausted to go through all the interviews, so I'm just gonna do all you at once. Well, that was a race. What happened at the end there?
Ooh. That's just short track racing.
That was short track racing.
Yeah, that's just short track racing.
This is Blake and Lucas in the booth. Jeremy,
Lucas, like you haven't ran this whole race with us.
how's the car out there, Jeremy?
It was great until the last lap coming. I was 7th, I think, and I finished 3rd, so I'll take it.
Yeah, you know, the 16 car wrecked himself off your nose early in the race. What happened there?
I'm guessing he was shooting for a gap, and he hit my left front and turned himself into the wall. I don't know.
Yeah, it was something like that. Something.
That 61 did not look too hot tonight. Got in a lot of trouble. BGR engines not gonna be too happy. They're gonna have to build like 3 new engines tonight because of the way that ended.
I mean, hey, new winners, right? All that matters.
Patsy put the bumper to him. Catalano,
Yeah,
taking home the win.
That's right, baby.
that's putting it mildly.
Hey,
A lot of door banging on
Blake
the
put
last
the bumper
lap.
to me. Yeah, Blake put the bumper to me, so I was like, you know what, game's on. You bump me, I bump you. That's just short track racing. How you doing?
Short track racing, how you doing?
I think, more bumpers to cars than we saw the entire last season in those last 10 laps. But I loved it.
But
That
it
was,
honestly was good
You can
racing.
do it now.
that
yeah,
was
it was
good
good.
TV. It's good stuff.
You know, when Quinn got into me, I think that's what opened the door for that whole
Yeah,
mess.
I'm watching it back, and I mean, I give Blake a decent little bump on the, and I get a little loose. That just opens up the door for Patsy, and he just swings right on through. So yeah, I don't know. That was just.
To be honest, with like 5 to go, I thought I lost you, or maybe more. I don't know. Between 5 and 10 to go, you got a little bit of a gap.
Yeah,
Watching it back is, you just hit that gap there, and then you just stayed out in front until the end there, and then Blake and you went at it.
We heard from Josh, the pit reporter, the 61 had a right front vibration in their wheel toward the end of that race. Was that true?
Yeah, something like that.
They just kept slowing up a little bit. It was weird.
They had me freaking laughing.
He was just dying.
Dude, it was so.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. He was sitting there just dying, laughing.
Patsy tried passing Quinn, and he didn't complete the pass. And Patsy goes, "Oh, I gave you too much room," as he was pushing him off the track. It was.
Well, I let off getting out of the corner because I didn't want to pinch him in the fence. So I was like, oh, I gave you way too much room because I gave him more than a lane.
Yeah, I suppose. But no, overall, I mean, for the fix set tonight, not too bad. Wish Mike could have been here. I think that'd have been fun having Mike here tonight. All around, a few cautions there to keep it interesting. The tire strategy was really interesting. That was I think the first caution came out like lap 38 or something like that. So we're like, you know what, let's stay out and see if we can't at least stay up towards the front, and then we can take tires later and have fresher tires for the rest of the race. And it worked out that way. So it was crazy how on the restart the tires just shot out. So that was pretty. We had a little bit of tire strategy, had a few cautions, had a little bump and run at the end. What more could you ask for?
Nothing.
Exactly.
I can't think of anything.
That's right.
I tried my hardest. I couldn't think of anything.
Exactly.
Well, I thought I got right hooked on the white. down the start finish line. I thought I was gonna.
Yeah, well,
You know.
it happened next corner, so yeah.
Well, it was honestly. I'm not even mad. That was probably the best modified race I've had.
I enjoyed it. Well, good job, everybody. Patsy, just do everybody's shout out for him. Throw on your own.
Well, I want to shout out to M9 Performance, PJ Radiator as always. Not the BGR engine because it's trash now. But besides that, you for broadcasting, and yeah.
Did he miss any guys?
About it. Low drag.
Oh, but be careful. Whoa.
Whoa, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, you can't say that.
You don't want to be associated with us.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, let me end this before it gets too deep. All right, thanks guys. Congrats on the podium finishes. Congrats on the win, Patsy. See y'all next week.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Love you.
All right, thank you all for joining me. This is why I'm ending it. Thank you for joining me tonight. See you next week. We will be at a track. The Modifieds race next week. Make sure to catch the finale of the CTC Cup Series tomorrow. The street stocks for Sidewinder will be not on this channel. It'll be on DG Swiss on Twitch. I can't think anymore. Thanks for watching. Irwindale next week. See you next week.